my hardest right now.
Your fro is telling us you being lazy right now. I know.
Hey,
Get
man,
that thing braided up. Stop playing.
Man,
you don't want to have that fro. I know you don't.
I was gonna call you Ludacris,
bro.
I was gonna call you Ludacris. He said Afro Thunder first.
We could ride through
bows.
Hey, bro, one of my students called me one of my students called me Bone Crusher one time, bro.
That's
man.
You know what? You know what? You look I think your student was right, brother. I see it now.
He said, yo, Coach Conrad, bro, you ever heard of Bone Crusher? That's who you look like.
That's who you look like.
I was impressed that he knew who Bone Crusher was. I'm like, yo, bro, you know what I'm saying? I'm impressed that
he was reminded by your face and your hair. That's probably what it was.
I think so.
You said, I think then he used to rap or something like that. You know how it goes.
Thanks,
first
man.
off,
I appreciate that.
So two things we need to do: get your hair done. Second one is gonna be go throw your trash away. Okay, there's no reason all that trash should be at your desk. You shouldn't have so many examples of what you think an album is.
I just realized he's recording this. He's recording this.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
The flaming on me is real.
Yes,
okay. Well, this is going to be at the beginning of the show. Wow, nice.
Daddy, let me loose. They gotta move. Bishop with the burner, baby. I got the juice. They hating on my team, cause we the truth. Won't he do it? And we the proof. We gon' take them way, 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 way up. We gon' take them way, 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 way up. We gon' take them way, 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 way up. We gon' take them way, 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 way up. Yeah. First drop, they were like, Biz, who are you, boy? Get your name up. Try to hold me down, but you know me now. Look at God, I done came up. They were looking for the sauce, I was cooking for the boss. Now I'm A1. Try to keep us out the game. We gon' make it.
All right, so we good. We recording now. Hey, Afro Thunder, you good over there?
Yeah, I'm trying to send messages.
Send that message, bro.
Yeah, man. So I signed up for Bumble, and what Bumble is,
I feel like I've heard of it.
Yeah,
it's like Tinder.
It's like Tinder, but I'm doing the Bumble biz, and I'm trying to get in contact with a bunch of people who want to do skits. So I'm like, yo, hey man, if you feel like doing the skit, you know what I'm saying?
Come holla at me.
Come holla at me so we can start doing sports skits.
Yeah, I like it. Let's make it happen, bro.
Yeah.
I see you making moves out there. Get your butt to Atlanta and stop playing. How about that?
I'm working on it, man. Cause I the one thing I gotta do is just find like a job. Like,
fact.
Oh yeah, I gotta send you my resume. I forgot to send it to you.
I would love for you to do that. I can put it in the right hands.
Yeah.
All right, let's get this thing popping, man. Ready. What's going on, people? This is Miles Austin. This is the Hard in the Paint podcast here on MTMV Sports, where NBA news gets physical like the paint. Whether you want to body him like Shaq or finesse him like Hakeem the Dream, you're gonna get the hard truth. Let's talk about it, man. We got a lot of topics on the docket today, and it's interesting things that we get to talk about. Obviously, the NBA is in a place where we just don't know what's happening. We're trying to figure out how it's going to play out. Summer practice facilities have reopened now, so that has been absolutely awesome to see those people. They're going with the social distancing guidelines, 6 feet apart, no more than 10 people. So trainer and player, and they're kind of setting up appointments and who can come in on the practice courts and who can do this and who can do that. So it gives us a little bit of hope for the NBA season coming back, with it probably playing into the fall and those NBA finals. We're going to see, man, see how this thing goes through, man. Jay, how you feeling today, bro?
I'm good, man. Happy to be back with y'all. Miles, Westside, Afro Thunder down there. Happy to be back this week.
I love it, bro. Connie, how you feeling, man?
Man, I'm feeling good, man. But, you know, I'm not feeling like Zion right now, man. Let's talk about it.
Definitely, bro. Let's go.
All right. So apparently Zion, man, apparently he got caught up in some legal trouble. More so not him. I think it's more so the school. But the case is pretty much, did he get any personal benefits or anything for his family or whatever?
Yeah.
Y'all already know how I feel about the NCAA. Former player at Arkansas, man. I've seen like some of the worst sides of the NCAA, and when I tell you they do everything in their power to make sure that they're getting paid and that the athletes aren't getting paid. But for you to allow Zion, which you quote unquote said you're supposed to be protecting, for him to get caught up in a situation like this, they're suing him for the extra benefits that his mom, quote unquote, his mom and dad got from the schools and from other companies. So I want to get y'all take on it because y'all already know how I feel. Jay, you want to take off or what you want to do, bro?
Yeah, I got it. I'll go first. When this story first came out, I was a little hesitant to read it because I wanted to see all the details of the accusations. Did Zion do it? Did his mom do it? Did his stepfather do it? Why did this happen now? Well, it happened last year. I'm not trying to give you. I got to give a little background story to get my intake. So last year, Zion signed with an agency and then signed a 5-year contract. Shortly after that, he put in paperwork to get that thing declined and to terminate that commitment or that agreement to go with a different agency. Yes. And so when somebody gets you upset or when someone signs an agreement with you, then they leave you, you're upset, you're hurt, especially when it comes into legal ramifications like this. And so almost a year after that whole thing went down, there's news of Zion's former representative coming in and saying, well, his mom and stepdad took some stuff. And I personally think, I don't know about what either we did not talk about this, which I love how we just jump right into it. I personally think it's very likely that it happened, but I don't like that the adults that are taking advantage of a kid between 14, 15, 16 years old, where he's just like someone that's there, he's being recruited, he knows right from wrong, but then you got his mom and stepdad right behind him saying, I don't know their whole dynamic, but I know if you go around and take some stuff from him, ultimately the rule says that Zion gets in trouble. I hate the rule. The rule should change, but at the same time, it's very likely because I think this stuff happens way more than what's publicized to college athletes.
Yeah, definitely. I feel
the same. I mean, that's not right though. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. What you got, Austin?
I think it's the same thing, man. I think it's one of those things where you have to. Obviously, the rule isn't a great rule. You're pulling somebody out of maybe an inner city or a city, or somebody on the outskirts of a city, maybe the suburbs that doesn't have a lot of money. You're making hundreds of millions of dollars off of this kid. I remember a stat, the Duke and Carolina game. I think the tickets were just as much as a Super Bowl. Like it was absolutely ridiculous. Right. Absolutely ridiculous. Now I am on both sides of it. I will say that it was sad that it happened. And you definitely have an agency who is feeling some type of way about not getting one of the biggest signees in Zion Williamson and having him going to CAA. But I also believe, look, we all hate it, but it's the rule. Like if this is the one thing you don't have to do, then don't do it. Like you're about to be a millionaire. You're about to be the number one pick. You're about to have endorsements out your butt.
Yeah, like certain things are not for certain, Miles.
I hear exactly what you're saying. I hear you, but I'm saying if that's the one thing that you're not supposed to do, just don't do it. Like you're about to be this multi-millionaire. You can take care of your family, take care of this. We all hate it. Don't get me wrong. We all hate the rule. We all believe that it's not a good rule. It's not great. When you're pulling these kids out and making millions off of them and not giving them anything back. Some people believe that the education should pay for it. If they're only going to be one and done, then a 4-year education ain't going to benefit me anyway because I'm leaving to go become a millionaire. But at the same time, if that's the one thing you don't have to do, you got to suck it up and figure it out, man. Like just putting yourself in that position and then leaving the agency that obviously you knew was going to have some type of feeling towards that, you voiding a contract and going to a bigger agency because you're taking millions of dollars out of their pocket. So I think if that's the case and you were going to do something like that, maybe he didn't know he was going to make that decision. Maybe he didn't know that he was going to leave that agency and go to CAA. But at the same time, when you have skeletons in your closet, you don't make moves like that. And that's exactly what happened.
I mean, I want to know what's the true promise here. Like, what's the true promise here when you're going into these areas where you can find you the best athlete in the world, and you find one of the top tier. I'm talking about the top tier basketball players, and I mean a generational talent. Mm-hmm. You're telling me it's his fault that look. I'm going to go to the school, get this money made off of me, but I want my mom and dad taken care of. I mean, my personal belief. See, I wasn't that great athlete, so I couldn't make those shots. But you know what I'm saying? If I was that athlete, if I was a Reggie Bush, which, like I said, this is how I feel about Reggie Bush. Reggie Bush was in the same position, but they found out later on, and what I want to say about 5-6 years later, he had to give back a Heisman. He had to give back all his accolades. They had to forego wins and all that other stuff. Get out of here, bro.
That's silly.
Get out of here.
That's
because I want my mama taken care of. Y'all, I mean, I don't know. Y'all remember what you call it? The Fab Five.
Yeah.
When Jalen was like, "Yo, man, my mama's lights about to get cut off. You want me to worry about this basketball game?"
Fact.
My mama's struggling.
Fact.
And I don't know. They don't wrap their minds around it. They keep saying 4-year education, all this other stuff.
That means nothing.
Let me keep it 100 with y'all.
Go ahead.
A 4-year education. I honestly, I went to college. I did all that. Didn't get nothing out of it. Really didn't do it. I mean, I didn't want to I didn't want to become a scientist. I didn't want to become a doctor. I mean, at one point I wanted to be a dentist, but I was like, you know what? Too much school. But still, like, if I know that I am basketball, let it be basketball. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, I
all right, what else is on the ticket?
Well,
go ahead. What you saying?
No, I think that's definitely something that we can believe in and something that we can, strive to be. I think with the bill being signed in 2021 in California for players being able to use their likeness is going to benefit them. I think it's going to benefit people also, players moving more to California and then seeing, what other schools are going to do because of that, because they know they can make money off their likeness. Somebody who like Zion, who has over 1 million followers before his first day of college, can benefit off of that, can get paid for that, and won't have to worry about his eligibility in the NCAA. Also, going overseas, we saw LaMelo do it. We say Arthur Hampton do it. Luka Doncic do it. And seeing this year of playing outside, you just have to be a year removed from high school is the rule.
Now you see LaMelo is like about to be the number one player in the country. He's about to be the number one pick in this draft.
Balling out. Why not ball out and get paid at the same time? And also, we don't want to forget the new G League elite player program that they have. You're getting paid $500,000 to be an elite player if you're coming out being like, I don't know what the top 10 or top 20, whatever player ranking they have, but if you're a top player in the high school, you can go straight into the G League, play 1 year, get paid $500,000, and enter the draft the following year, which that gives you NBA experience, it gives you NBA knowledge and wisdom for that 1 year.
You playing with some grown men?
Yeah, why not? You could do that. Go overseas. I mean, there's a lot. There's 2 options now that didn't exist a few years ago that are allowing hot, very talented players to get paid while they're doing their 1 year of eligibility outside of high school to enter into the NBA. So,
my bad. Okay. Yeah, you mentioned the name, image, and likeness thing that California had put into place in 2021.
Yeah.
The NCAA did something similar. I forget when that goes into place, but that doesn't start until you get to college.
Yeah.
And so to get them to college, I still believe 100% that we're going to still have a lot of these guys that are in these companies. Nike, Adidas was one that was listed in the legal documents that was going after giving things to Zion's mom and then stepdad. Then you also Under Armour as well. Another company not included with this discussion, but there's another company out there, another shoe company that reps some schools. I still believe 100% you're still going to have those guys going against NCAA rules, trying to get people that are less fortunate, or just trying to get people that may have some money, but trying to give them a little bit more to bribe them to come to school, because that name, image, and likeness, that doesn't happen until you get to school. And these top talents, they're going to be coming up every single year, and there are going to be guys 7th grade, 8th grade, 9th grade year, AAU ball, 7-on-7 in football, travel ball, baseball, whatever it is, trying to get these cats to come to the school. You notice one thing, we never hear this about baseball. College baseball, we never hear about it.
Never.
But I am sure that it goes on. It's always interesting that it is basketball and football where it's talked about the most. Yeah. But I don't like this whole situation for Zion. But man, these adults in the room, the adults that are trying to influence these people, they should know better that you're going out and attacking and taking advantage of these young kids and just trying to get just for your own personal gain. It's really, really bad. It's a bad look for everybody involved.
Oh, for sure, man.
Okay, hey man, I just wanted to say, man, y'all are here with some heavy hitters, man, and
we appreciate that.
And the next topic, man, we want to go ahead and shoot on now. I'm gonna butcher asterisk. Asterisk.
Hey, Woodside, you were close, man. You were close.
Look, man.
You got this, bro.
All right. Why asterisk should or should not be attached to a potential champion? So, like, why? And why? Like, and when we talk about asterisks, man, and I want to say, like, this is supposed to be this person,
yeah,
and but they didn't quite make it, but we're gonna put this here for them. I don't know, man. Let's get the what? I'm sorry, guys. I'm kind of butchering today.
You're fine.
I'm not going to lie. So let's be honest. Today has been a weird day for me. I got a bunch of chicken, and I was supposed to cut it up. And right before this, I had my notes. And my notes went into the little thing, the dispenser thing by accident.
Oh,
and,
okay.
And I was trying to chop up
your dog ate your homework.
Yeah, pretty much all that.
Yeah,
that's what it sounds like. So, guys, please,
that's a
please
good analogy right there.
But let's go ahead, man. Let's go ahead and turn it over to the head honcho on this one. Let's go ahead with Miles. Miles, what you think about this subject, bro?
Look, man, for me, obviously it's a little bit different because I'm rocking my hat. I'm obviously the Lakers fan. I don't really see why an asterisk should be attached to the potential champion of whoever is going to win this NBA Finals this year. And because of that, I feel that way because I think we were just up to about 68 games. So you're talking about 14 games left in the season. Like, it's not going to be a big change of what's going to happen. Now, the momentum, obviously, you want to look at taking 2.5-3 months off and then jumping back into the season. I think, honestly, if anybody who's thinking it, I mean, let's agree on something. So people, the teams that were going to be potentially in the NBA Finals, Bucks, Clippers, Lakers, possibly Celtics. Can we kind of agree on those 4 teams?
Mm-hmm.
Right? We had the oldest team of the bunch, right? So if anything, stopping that momentum and letting us chill for 3 months is going to hurt us more than it's going to help us. Like, because you think about having young legs, you think about the older, obviously LeBron being 35, AD being very young. I think he's 25. But also we had the oldest 26. So we had the oldest of that bunch. I definitely think there shouldn't be an asterisk because I think honestly, if the Lakers come back and LeBron continues to do what he's supposed to be doing at 35 at 17th year, I think it's gonna be more impressive than just winning out. Like if we never would have saw COVID happen at all. So I really don't see an asterisk being attached to a potential champion. I think it will be just because they took 3 months off. We went through the coronavirus and all this good stuff. So people are going to say, that was the year that blah, blah, blah. At the end of this day, when we look at it 10 to 20 years from now, the Lakers, Clippers, Bucks, Celtics, they'll be the NBA champions of 2020. And nobody's going to look back at anything like this or what happened that year or the months that we took off. So that's how I feel.
I don't think it's fair. Honestly, it's stupid. It's because like we still got enough time in the summer to get 14 games in, and then instead of going with the same playoff picture, we got to be like, yo, bro, rest y'all out of luck, man. Y'all didn't play enough. I do what you had to do. We can't put 8 teams in there, and then if you want to make it quicker, make it a best out of 3. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't have to go 7 games. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, I feel you. I think just securing the venue and making sure that we want to lead the front. The NBA and Adam Silver wants to lead the front and how we get back to sports. But at the same time, we got to be cautious. We got to make sure we're doing it the right way and securing a venue where we're not asking NBA players to fly across the country, jump on planes and whatnot. I mean, the time is there, bro. The time is there. I think the NBA is definitely on its way back. Especially with the practice facilities reopening and the NBA teams looking at what we can do in the different cities. But if Orlando steps up, Las Vegas steps up, I think if we put the Eastern Conference,
Florida's open.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying.
Florida is open.
So that's what I'm saying. You put the Eastern Conference in Orlando, you put the Western Conference in Vegas. I don't see a reason why we'll pick one of those to come after the playoffs is over and NBA Finals the teams meet and we can go from there. But I'm interested to hear what my boy Jay got to say. So
Jay, what you got, bro?
You know, when it comes to this topic of putting a mark or an asterisk next to the champion, I think first too, and I think Westside, you mentioned it first, Reggie Bush. When you go back and look at Reggie Bush's accolades and Reggie Bush's Heisman, you can go on Wikipedia. I think the 04, 05 Heisman, whichever one he won, there may be an asterisk. His picture is not there. They took him away and said everything's lost. If you go on Wikipedia and look at Rick Pitino, the years that they got in trouble for infractions of breaking NCAA laws, or rules that is, they still attribute him to winning that championship. But there's an asterisk right there because of what happened and the team lost those wins. And so this is a completely different situation. Those teams at that time had to the NCAA's eyes an unfair advantage. Not sure how Reggie Bush had an unfair advantage when he was still killing despite whatever gifts he was getting. I mean, let's just be real now. But when it comes to the NBA, if they come back and finish regular season, great. That for everybody there is under the same type of elements. And they have the postseason. Everybody has the same elements. The only way I'll put an asterisk there is that there is no champion this season because the NBA does not come back. Then you have to put a mark there to decide or to distinguish why this season was not complete. But no, there is no reason to bring an asterisk into this. That's just, to me, it's dumb. It's idiotic. I try not to get worked up over all this stuff, but you can tell it does get me a little bit. But no reason at all to put an asterisk there. The players are all playing under the same elements. If they have to relocate to Florida or Vegas, so be it. But once again, the players are all under the same element, doing the same thing.
The flex is real. The flex is real.
So good.
As a Pacers fan, Miles, we gonna make the playoffs, but we ain't got much to talk about. So
but y'all coming though. Y'all coming.
Up and coming, yes, sir. But yeah, man, this asterisk talk, it's new age talk. It's 2020 talk. There is no reason, apparently, to any of us here, that there should be an asterisk in next to the champion's name of the season, if there is a season that's finished.
Definitely.
Man. Well, I mean, at the end of the day, man, I just really believe that. And one other thing, because something he had said had came to mind, man. They're trying to do this asterisk thing because they really want to get the summer league going. They really want to push for summer league.
I'm cool with that.
Man,
I'm cool on that, bro.
There's no reason for no summer.
Well,
I mean, I get it.
They're pushing for it, bro.
Ain't nobody trying to see that.
No, we don't need.
We already know
summer league.
I'm good.
But the reason why people are trying to see it this year, because you know who's going to be in it.
I hear you. I mean, it's a lot of money. I get it.
It's a lot of money because you got the Ball brothers.
The other two. LeVar is trying to get the other boy in the league, though. He is trying to get him in the NBA.
Dog, they're going. Two Ball brothers are going to be in the summer league.
Ain't nobody trying to watch LiAngelo who?
I'm cool.
No, bro.
Bro, LiAngelo got a wet one, bro. Like
he does. Yes, he does.
Got a wet one, bro.
He does.
I give him that. That's it, though.
Facts.
Man, the man's been getting in shape. He's been getting better, man. Like
he got his ball body now, as his dad calls it. He got his ball body.
He got his ball body.
I'm not trying to hear none of that. I do not care about seeing the summer league. Period. I'm good. Go crown me a champion and we straight.
I mean, it's cool, but they always want to talk about who's going to be next.
Oh, you already know.
And I mean, me personally, man, I'm looking at all these stars, man, these kids coming up. They got this one kid, I forget his name, but they talking about he the next like great. And I'm just like, I'm looking at his game like, no, he's not.
Well, James Wiseman?
Yeah, no, he's not. He
I'll tell you, if he mess around and go to the Warriors, he gonna be something serious.
He need a lot of work, bro. But that might be a good fit because he got vets there.
Because he don't got to do nothing. I mean,
he don't.
What are you talking about? Steph, Clay, Draymond, like Andrew Wiggins come off the bench, like you good. You don't need nobody. You just stand there in the middle and you wait for these rebounds and you wait for these open buckets because everybody's gonna be guarding Steph and Clay. Like that's gonna be easy. Right, and Draymond one of the best passing forwards in the league. So I mean,
right,
it'd be good.
I mean, and then another thing for me, like Andrew Wiggins is definitely the greatest example. I remember they talked about Andrew like he was going to be like next Michael, next LeBron, next Ness. He was it.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh, okay, cool. I'm watching this man play at Kansas, and I'm just like, bro,
he was okay.
You all right? You're not like
that contract say different though.
Man, show does.
Contract say different.
Hey, there's a reason why he ain't play with LeBron in Cleveland.
Facts. Brown was like, no, I'm straight. Like, get him out of here. I'm good.
With a straight face.
Out of here, bro. Like
you said Kevin Love? Yeah, go ahead and bring him in.
But I always wonder what if they kept them both on the same team? Would he become a better player?
Andrew?
Or would Andrew, like would he be a better player?
Anybody becomes a better player playing with Brown. That's his DNA.
True.
That's his
DNA. But that's what I'm saying. Like but like Andrew Wiggins for me is now a lost cause, and
I wouldn't say he's a lost cause, but I think he's in the perfect position to be surrounded by Steph, Clay, and Draymond, people, Steve Kerr, people who have won and know how to win and know what it takes and know what to put in. He's not going to get that long leash that he got in Minnesota because he was supposed to be like the focal point, him and Cat. So I think you're coming to a situation where Steph's going to be healthy, Clay's going to be healthy, Draymond's going to be healthy. Right. He's going to have to be that person to come off the bench and that sixth man that says, hey, look, I can control it. He has the ability. We've all seen it. He's just never been consistent. So, I mean, it is what it is. We're good to go.
Okay. Well, guys, man, shoot, that was the show.
No, we definitely appreciate y'all, man. Definitely check out Hard in the Paint podcast here on MTMV Sports, man. We're gonna be doing this consistently moving forward. Check us out. In the format that we're gonna have is Mr. Afro Thunder down there, Connie Westside is going to be our Mike Greenberg of this thing moving forward. As me and Jay are gonna have a debate style type of thing. You can think Shannon, Skip, Stephen A, and Max. I'm going to be winning a whole lot of these debates, Jay. I love you, but it is
don't
what
lock
it
yourself
is.
like that.
It is what it is, man.
The smoke is real.
You don't want this.
But that's real. So that's the exciting part, man. If you like what we're talking about here at Hard in the Paint, you like what we're doing at MTMV Sports, come check us out. We're going to be consistent. We're going to be putting in this material, putting in this work, talking NBA. And this is where it is, where NBA news gets physical like the paint. Where, you know what I'm saying? You want to body them like Shaq or finesse them like Hakeem the Dream, you'll get both sides of it. We're going to figure out if Jay is the Shaq type of person or the Hakeem type of person. I like a little shimmy here and there, the dream shake. You know what I'm saying? We're going to see how it plays out, man. But we appreciate y'all. Follow us on all platforms, MTMV Sports. This is Hard in the Paint again. My boy Connie Westside, my boy Jay Stevens.
Yes,
make sure they give them your info. How they get in contact with you?
Yeah, definitely. On Twitter at JStevens07. You can also find me, host of the Jay Stevens podcast. Miles, it's gonna be fun, man. Westside, I hope you ready. We coming for you too. Hey, we might tag team one day, two against one. It doesn't really matter.
MTMV I want to smoke, cuz.
All right, Afro Thunder. Yeah, but MTMV Sports, the Hard in the Paint, the Huddle Up. We have a lot of fun with this. We love what we do, and I hope you guys come along for the ride.
Definitely, man. Connie, how they get in contact with you, bro?
386-334.
You dropping digits like that?
Bruh, look,
trying to find a partner, huh? I feel you.
Y'all gotta understand, man. I am out here. All right, guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. I do not like social media.
Really?
And the fact that I am the poster child for doing all the edits and everything and have to put it up and all that other stuff,
you think you
I do not like it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
crazy.
for real.
Everybody thinks that I'm just. And I'm like, look, bro, I got a Facebook. Conrad Hilton on Facebook. This, you know what I'm saying? I've been trying to get the rights to Kanye West Side on Facebook, but they say it's gang affiliated, and I'm like, no, I'm not part of no gang. It's just my name. They're like, yo, you know what I'm saying? It's whatever, cuz. You know what I'm saying?
All right, Snoop.
It's whatever.
It's whatever, cuz.
Definitely.
No, but for real. But where you can find me at, make sure y'all hit up the website, MTMV Sports or MTMVPN.com, where you can find all our podcasts. And also you can hit me up on the YouTube channel. You can leave a like, subscribe to the channel.
Definitely. Comment
down below. Now, I want to show y'all something. So, I don't know if you saw the design, but these are going to be new designs for some t-shirts, man. We're still putting some sauce on it. But man, when I tell you, and I see y'all see that Lakers right there, that thing.
Yeah. I feel left out right now, y'all.
The Colts is coming.
The Colts is coming.
Or the Pacers. You gotta think the Pacers too.
Are Pacers?
It don't matter. Either one. Just let me know.
I have
Victor Oladipo. Shout out.
I have two
cold-blooded killer.
Cold, bro. I like him, bro.
But these designs are going to be available. We're going to go ahead and move forward with that. I want to thank everybody for supporting us already. Try to get the new logo shirt.
Oh, for sure. Check them out. Check us out.
Those, you'll see a link on our website, man. Merch, all that, bro. Straight
Definitely.
up.
You already know, man. MTMV Sports. This is Hard in the Paint with your boy Miles Austin, my man Jay Stevens, and Connie Westside. Check us out. Booyah. Look, I know how to stop it now. What's up?
No, I'm stopping.
Okay.
What's up?
We still recording though. Look at that.
I don't know how to stop it.